In today's video, I'm going to tell you how to select a one-click upsell. What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Bookworm. Before we get started, make sure you guys like this video, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications of more videos like this. Don't forget to drop me a comment below about what you're working on for your one-click upsells. All right, let's talk about what a one-click upsell is. You may also have heard this referenced as an order bump. I use order bump. Some people know it as one-click upsell. It's the same thing, all right? So those two are interchangeable. That's the first thing to note. Basically what it is, and I've got a diagram here I want to show you guys. You'll have to excuse my drawing. I'm definitely not an artist. However, what you'll see here is that basically this is your order form, right? This is what this says, order form here. And what you'll find is that this is the general layout of an order form. So typically you'll have people enter their information here, right? So they're going to put in their name, email address, so on and so forth, whatever metrics you guys want to record from them, whatever data you want to record, which that's totally up to you. You can, some of it's standard, some things you can do additionally, like confirming their email address to make sure that they actually receive it and you don't get accused of stealing from them or whatever when they put in the wrong email address. It happens all the time. But basically your general form, right, is going to be included here. And at the bottom, most times what people will do is it just says buy now, and that's it. Right, and that's the end of the customer journey for that particular customer. You'll see this is over here. This is testimonials and 100% guarantee, money back guaranteed, stuff like that. So just the general stuff that you normally see included on an order form. So what you'll see here at the bottom, right? So this is going to be on your order form. This is literally part of the process that they're going through when they're completing their purchase for whatever it is that you're offering, right? This could be, whether it's a cold audience, it could be a warm audience. It doesn't matter. This is literally the process you're going to take them through, regardless of whatever segment of your market that you're trying to currently sell to. So what you'll see is at the bottom is you'll have some kind of an image. It doesn't have to be a stick figure like I put here. I just wanted you to know this was an image. But basically it'll be some kind of an image, probably a hero image of your product, right? Or a product shot or something, or it could be a GIF. It could be something that's animated, something that's representative of what it is that they're going to be adding to that, okay? And then you'll see below, it'll be a short description. And then there's a little button here. I don't know if you can tell that's what it is or not, but I was going for that. So there's a little button where they just hit add to the order, right? So let's say your product, you have a front end offer, and let's say it's $37. Well, you may add an additional whatever, and we're going to talk about what that could be here in a second. You could add that for, an additional $19 or something, or vice versa. You could say that the product's $9, add this thing for $37 or whatever, right? So you want to play around with that and check your conversions and see what's working and what's not working. However, they add that before they hit the buy button down here at the bottom, all right? So this is the format. This is how it's laid out. And if you have, what I use is Samcart. Highly recommend. Guys at Samcart are fantastic. And they're always coming out with new features that are just tremendous. And I recommend it for any industry. It's not just for online business owners. Because they have so many templates that you can just plug and play and rock and roll. And it's also seamlessly integrated with a lot of different platforms that we use, right? So it communicates well. We run memberships. We have people that require login access, and it communicates beautifully with Samcart. So highly recommend that tool. If you're using something like ClickFunnels, you might have a little bit more limitations as far as what it communicates with. However, you just want to make sure that you have a good order form builder, the people that understand that. But also another big benefit here, not to get off topic, but another big benefit here is that you're not going to be having to worry about customer information, right? So they're putting in their customer information right here with whatever tool you're using versus you hosting that yourself and you storing that information. There's a lot of liability involved for that for you. So I'd recommend paying the money to have a tool, have some sort of a software program that you utilize, that you're not responsible for that. So anyway, so that's the general format of how it works. Now, let me tell you how you can select something that works for an order bump, right? What you really want to go for is something that is complementary to what it is that you're selling, right? So it can't be more of the same thing, right? But it's like you couldn't sell like this is lesson 1 and you only get lesson 1, but you have to buy lesson 2 with the order bump. That's not really how it works if you were selling an info product. What you would do is you would sell them a course, even a mini course, and then you would have a workbook that goes with it, right? And basically the process or the thought process there should be, this is what it is, this helps you do it faster, or this helps you do it better, or this helps you with putting something in place that is going to augment your abilities to do it in a more expedited way or expeditious way, right? So if it's a service, maybe there's an additional service that you want to add on that makes sense. So I used to have a moving company. So you could have added an order bump for cleaning service, right? So after you move out, we'll clean your apartment for you, right? That would be a good either potential one-time offer, or it could be a potential one-click upsell or an order bump if you want to use it that way. So you want to play around with that. You want to really focus on, okay, what's my value ladder for 1? What are the different offers that we have 2? And then how do they fit inside of my funnel 3, right? So it's going to be contingent upon where you're at. It's also going to be contingent upon the price point. So for example, for me, instead of offering with the moving company, instead of offering another service, it could have been, here's your moving checklist before we arrive or something, right? Here's your moving handbook, right? So it tells, basically they buy it, it's a PDF download they can grab that they just get automatically, and it helps them prepare, right? What I say about being faster or doing it more efficiently, your pre-move handbook or whatever, right? We would probably make it a little bit more sexy than that. It's a pretty dull name. But something that is going to say, okay, wow, this is going to be an arduous process. How can I make it better? How can I make it an easier process? How can I make it faster? How can I make it less of a headache, right? So something like that. So be brainstorming some various ideas that might work for your specific business or your specific business idea. Now, real quick before I let you go, so definitely jot down and take some ideas on these. The idea of it, and the reason we might say, well, Chris, am I going to ruin my ability to make sales? No, because here's the deal. You're going to find that a lot of people don't take the one-click upsell. They don't take the order bump, right? They're just going to go on and complete the sale and, move on, whatever. But here's the deal. You're going to have a good percentage of people that do take that. And it could be 20, 30, 40% of people that actually take that order bump. Now, here's the deal. The name of the game is this. The person who wins is the person who can spend the most money to acquire a customer, right? So if you can spend more money than your competitor because you have an order bump, if you have a one-click upsell, if that additional money is $50, well, here's the deal. Let's say it costs you $50 to acquire a customer. And let's say your service itself is $300. Well, your $300 is equivalent of $250 for your nearest competitor. That's a big difference, right? That's a huge difference to have that additional money. So in many cases, and this will really benefit you if you have a lower ticket offer. So let's say you're selling something that's only $9, right? You're just trying to get people indoctrinated. You're trying to get them, on your email list. You're trying to liquidate your ad spend. Well, here's the deal. That's the difference between you having to spend $20 to acquire that customer and lose $20 and then try to hope they take the one-time offer or hope that they become, a lifetime customer. Maybe you have a recurring offer, so on and so forth. Versus, hey, if you get half of the people to take your order bump, now guess what? You've closed the gap and possibly even broke even on that customer before you even get to the one-time offers. So your one-time offer might be $997 and you've already broke even on the ad spend. The ad campaigns that we've seen do well, right? Meaning we run Facebook ads to maybe a front-end offer of $9 to $17, somewhere around there. We can actually break even and or be profitable in the first 24 hours of that customer because of the order bump. So it's very, very important when you're talking about ad spend, when you're talking about paid campaigns, or when you're talking about just being more profitable overall and being able to outspend your customer or your competition rather, for being able to spend more to acquire the very same customer that your competition is out for. So very, very, very important to remember. Really brainstorm some ideas because you can really take advantage of this. And if you want more information on this, I am pulling from the book .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. You've probably heard of the book. Maybe you've read the book yourself, but I would definitely go back through and read this again. And again, this is going to be one of those things that you reference all the time, but take notes on some potential ideas. And here's the deal. The truth is always in the numbers, right? So you'll always be able to find out what's working, what's not working in the numbers. Give yourself at least 100 to 200 people, if you can, that go through that funnel to get some raw, valid data to say, you know what, this order bump is working, or I want to swap it out and try something else. Shouldn't take you too long, should provide value to them in a very seamless way. All right, if you guys like this video, again, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, drop me a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.